I'm not even going to bother doing a 30-second countdown. What's the point of that?
Nope, nope, no. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Chip and Tim Arnold podcast. Welcome everybody to this great podcast on this fantastic Wednesday, May 14th, 2025.
Oh, guess what day it is?
Hump day, baby!
Not only is it hump day, but it's podcast day. Yeah.
Oh,
Let me get the
yeah.
microphone in my mouth so that way you guys can hear me better.
Yes, clearly, that's what she said.
Outside, there are lawnmowers. Don't know why I opened that specific window, but
That's what she said?
oh boy. Let me turn the mic around. There we go. All right, we got baseball to talk about.
Yes, we do.
We have basketball we got to talk about.
Yes, we do.
I mean, no offense to Tim, but Arizona does not have a hockey team anymore, so.
Yeah, I honestly don't really care about Arizona right now. My team right now is I'm kind of between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves, so
I figured you'd have American. Wow. I figured you would have an American League team, but two national teams are even better.
yeah.
Speaking of
Well, my mom and
you can pick who you want to pick. I'm not judging. I'm judging. I'm not judging.
I know. I forgot what I said. Let's get into the good stuff.
Unfortunately, I don't do that.
Yeah. The good, bad, the ugly.
Good, the bad, the ugly. Okay, the good. My boys won last night. The bad news is the Colorado Rockies are now 7 wins and 35 losses.
Yes.
But going to be 7-36 tonight.
Oh yeah.
I swear to gosh. So anyway, we're going to go to yesterday's game. Let's consider the fact that today's hump day. I hope you guys can hear me on stream. I'm talking into a microphone.
Oh my gosh.
Well, get your head out of the gutter, Tim.
We literally faced them on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Who? Diamondbacks and Braves?
Diamondbacks and Rockies.
Yeah. Justin Morgan was on the Rockies here in just a hot second, as Bruce Nolan would say. Or Bruce Almighty. Anyway.
Thankfully we play them here in Arizona, so yay.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Padres beat the Angels yesterday, 6-4.
The Atlanta Braves beat the Philadelphia Phillies 5-0. No, never mind. I don't think it was Philadelphia.
Anyway.
It was Washington Nationals 5-2 yesterday.
Oh, boy. Anyway, we'll get to that game here in a second.
Yes.
The Padres over the Angels 6-4. My boys. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Well, I always do. Beating the Colorado Rockies by a score of 4-1 last night. Athletics beating the Dodgers. Hello. Are you sure that's right? Yeah, I'm looking at it, so it must be right. So the A's beating the Dodgers 11-1 at Dodger Stadium yesterday. Can you only imagine? A team that does not have a city name beating the Dodgers. Wow. Well, the Rockies should be the next ones to relocate. Holy moly!
Wait, where did the A's relocate to? Las Vegas?
The A's?
Yeah.
They don't relocate for good until 2027
Oh.
or 2028.
Oh, so they're still in Oakland.
They are not in Oakland.
Oh.
They're in Sacramento.
Ah.
They're waiting for their new stadium to be built.
Ah.
But who the hell would want to play in 110-degree weather? Well, the Diamondbacks do it, but they have an enclosed building.
Yeah.
Anyway, we already got to the Athletics game. Guardians. Sorry to tell you this, Eric, if you're going to watch this in a bit. Guardians beating the Milwaukee Brewers 2-0 yesterday. Twins Orioles was postponed, probably because it was raining.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I don't understand. We're gonna jump off topic real quick.
Yeah.
So NFL players can play in the rain. Why can't? Well, I think I just answered my own question. Moving on.
Yeah. Brain fart.
Yeah. Don't you just hate it when somebody answers their own question? Don't you just hate it when you answer your own questions? I do. Speaking of which, I got a joke for those jokesters out there. Hold on. I need coffee. Anyway, no, I do not need a coffee. I'm already on. Anyway, the Detroit Tigers, 24 hours after just totally blowing the Boston Red Sox out of the water. Get your head out of there, Tim. 14-2 yesterday. You beat the Red Sox in 11 innings, 10-9. Good for you. Wow. Speaking of good for you, we get a rematch. We get a World Series rematch from 106 years ago. The Chicago White Sox beating the Cincinnati Reds 5-1 last night. 10-8. Cardinals. Phillies was postponed. That's the rain. And I'm not going to answer my own question again.
Yes.
Sorry. The battle of the A's. You know what I mean? Rays and Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Our score was 11-9 Rays.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing pretty good for not playing in Tropicana Field. Maybe they should stop playing in Tropicana Field.
Why? That's. Yeah, never mind.
No offense to Rays fans out there. Shout out to you guys. Honestly, I hope Tropicana Field. Well, Tropicana Field is getting repaired, but it's only a matter of time before the Rays get a new stadium.
Yeah.
Because the Rays have also been in talks about getting a new stadium.
Yeah.
So have most teams.
Mm-hmm.
Mets beating the Pirates 2-1. Pirate. They've done well in the logs. I'm done talking to this stupid mic. Thank you. Next thing you know, I hear a fleet of motorcycles come through. The Nationals losing to the Braves 5-2.
Yeah, baby.
Did you know? Did you know that the Chicago Cubs are still in first place in the NL Central?
Oh, great.
You want to know? It's great. We're only 3 games away from the game you don't want to hear. And I'm pretty sure you know exactly what that is.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Oh no.
Hey, at least you guys didn't lose to the DM Dodgers.
Yeah. Hey, at least. Hey, you know what? Hey, it's a 1-1 thing. We could still beat the Giants today. Okay.
We could sweep. My team could sweep the Rockies today.
Yeah.
Oh, I love messing with you, Tim. The Cubs beat the Marlins 5-4.
Yes.
The Astros beating the Royals 2-1. Why? Oh, so you can walk off against the Red Sox, but you can't win against the Astros. Same score in Yankees Mariners. And then the game that Tim does not want to know about. I'm sorry, Tim.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
really am. The Giants beating the Diamondbacks 10-6. Good God.
Hey, at least we beat them on. Hey, at least we beat them Monday. 2-1. Okay, so it's fine.
All right. It's time to go to basketball. Let's see. Also, I know this is completely off topic, but we're also going to talk about injuries today. Injuries to our sevens. What is the worst injury we've sustained in our lives? But first, let's stay on topic and talk about sports.
Yeah.
Last night, we're going to talk about Monday first.
Yeah.
Because my basketball team is trash as they all been. And just like my Texas Rangers, I wonder how they won a championship last year. So, Eastern Conference semi. The Boston Celtics losing to the New York Knicks 121 to 113. Knicks now lead that series 3-1.
Yeah.
Vice versa, West Conference semis. Minnesota leads the Warriors 3-1. We're going to go to tomorrow once my TV decides it wants to work. Eastern Conference semis. This is yesterday. Indianapolis is now waiting the winner of Boston, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Because Indianapolis has beat the Cavaliers. Indianapolis, Indiana, same thing. They play in Indianapolis, so
yes.
The Pacers are now waiting for the winner of Boston or Celtics Knicks. Because the Pacers have defeated the Cavaliers and eliminated them from the postseason by a score of 114 to 105 and winning the series 4-1. And the Western Conference semis is not over yet, as Oklahoma City leads Denver. I don't know why I keep yawning. Denver by a score of 112-105. Oklahoma City leads that series 3-2. We're not. We will hopefully have a game 5. Hopefully have a game 6 in Boston. Or I don't know where it's going to be.
Yeah.
I can look that up though.
Mm-hmm.
It would be in New York. No, I don't want that. Stop it. See, I told you my TV. My TV's acting up. Guys, I'm okay. For those who are like, oh, what's Matt doing? What's Chip doing? I'm fine. Tonight, May 14th, 2025. You've got the New York Knicks taking on the Boston Celtics. The Knicks are looking to jump and go right to Indiana to play the Pacers. The Celtics looking to hang on. The Western Conference semi. Same thing. The Minnesota Timberwolves are looking to play the winner of Oklahoma City and Denver They win tonight, they're waiting. If they lose tonight, they're playing again as they take on the Golden State Warriors. I'm not talking about that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump back to the sport of baseball. Over the weekend, the Colorado Rockies relieved longtime manager Bud Black and also their hitting coach. Matt, stop yawning. So, third base coach Warren Schaefer is the new interim manager of the Rockies, and former Rockies manager who brought the team to the World Series in 2007, Clint Hurdle, is the new hitting coach. All right. Now, I think we should jump off topic.
Yeah.
Tim, what is the worst injury you've had in your life?
Oh.
I'm all ears.
Well, I've had a broken arm. I've had a fracture.
How'd you break your arm? I'm intrigued. I want to hear the story.
Well, I guess it was one time I was at school climbing the monkey bars and couldn't hang on, and then literally just fell onto the sand.
You fell onto the sand with your arm with your knuckles facing you or the other way?
I don't know.
Were you knocked out?
No.
Hold on. Here we go. You don't know if you were knocked out. You just can't remember if your knuckles are facing you or facing outside.
Well,
I mean, they must have been facing you if you broke your arm. Your knuckles must have been facing you.
Maybe I just fractured it. I don't freaking even know. But I did fracture my leg while jumping into the ball pit at trampoline park.
Oh, God. I can only imagine how bad that could turn out to be.
Yeah.
But anyway, here is mine. So, this is back. No, this is way back. This is way, way, way back. I was about, sorry, trying to yawn off camera here. I was about, I don't know, 8, maybe 10 or 12. And I was very prone to having seizures.
Oh.
Yeah,
no.
you can only know where this is going.
Yep.
But anyway, I was kneeling on the coffee table, which kids should not be doing.
Yeah.
And that coffee table was probably about a good foot and a half from the ground. Or maybe a little under a foot. But anyway, I had
that was the dumbest thing you could ever have done.
Yeah, I could have killed myself with that glass one if I went through the glass. There was glass on the coffee table too. On both ends of the coffee table too. There was glass there. But anyway, and then I all of a sudden blacked out. Fell off the coffee table. And just totally got a face full of couch. Not the cushion. I got a face full of the corner of the couch. Here's why I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll take my glasses off. But I've got a scar right there.
Oh my gosh.
I ate crap on the couch. And this is 10 plus years ago. So thank God I haven't had one since. And I don't think I'm going to. I said think because you never know. Anyway. And my parents brought me to the hospital. And I come to about what? An hour or two, maybe 3 later. I Maybe it wasn't even a half hour. Maybe it wasn't even an hour. I know. Out. I don't know exactly how long it was. But come to find out that I had a seizure. The seizure rendered me to eat crap on the couch.
Wow.
But I don't have those anymore. I've also drove my four-wheeler through a pair of pine trees. My mother, I'm pretty sure she's going to watch the podcast later. Was there when it happened. I drew up on my driveway at my mom's house. They have little dips. You know, like they dip down and there's a lawn.
Yeah.
No, I thought I could get a good jump off one of those dips. Yeah. I got to get a good 6 inches off the ground.
Oh no.
I'm on my four-wheeler.
Yeah.
So I just sitting there like this, going over the dip. Well, apparently I was trying to pull some kind of stunt like a cool kid. So I went like that, not realizing I turned the bars to the right, not knowing how close I was to the ground. The four-wheeler jetted to the right. And I mean, I could have gotten whiplash. I mean, that's immediate jerk. And there I go. I could have corrected myself, you know, to prevent myself from going through the pine trees. I don't know if they were pine, but they certainly hurt. Yeah, they were pine. Yeah, they were pine trees, easily. Anyway, yeah, I knew they were pine trees. I had to clean up the pine needles in the fall. Anyway, so I drove my four-wheeler through those pine trees. I had cuts all up and down my left arm. All horrible.
Yeah.
And what else have I done? Oh, actually, I ran over my brother with my four-wheeler.
Oh, gosh.
Me and him were racing around the house. Okay. We were racing up and down the driveway. And I thought I'd get a little cocky. I got him loose. He's driving his dirt bike. It is 4 wheels to 2. I'm very thankful that I did not break one of my brother's bones in his legs. Anyway, so we were racing up the driveway, turn left, turn right to go around the back side of the house. Like I said, it's 4 wheels to 2, so you do the math. What's gonna fall first?
A 2-wheel?
The 2-wheel, the dirt bike. So my brother fell. I got into his rear tire, knocked him off the bike, his dirt bike, and then ran him over.
Oh, no. Did he have to go to the hospital?
No, I didn't break anything. He didn't break anything.
Oh, that's good.
But and to my brother, if he's going to watch this later as well, I do apologize for that. I should say I almost ran him over. I didn't run him over. I almost ran him. But I was really careful. When it comes to my brother, I'm really careful about what I do to that poor guy. Poor guy had to deal with my stupidity on wheels. Anyway, and then what else? Oh my gosh. Have you ever played baseball with your sister in the backyard? I mean, like, how big is your yard? I think he's losing it. Are you playing Roblox?
Yes.
I knew it. So how big is your yard at the house?
Well,
Do you have a big yard, or is it like you live in a neighborhood?
It's a neighborhood, but it's a pretty big yard. We got a half grassy area, half pool, and then like a side area like with a lot of rocks
Oh,
and stuff.
so it's not like
No, it's
acre
big.
wide.
It's pretty big.
But that's also Arizona, folks.
Yeah, yeah.
Arizona is a lot different than Maine. But anyway, my mom had and still has a big yard. It's a pain in the ass to mow it too, especially after it rains. Which we've had 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 good weekends of rain. And when I mean good weekends of rain, it pours. I'll wait till Tim gets back to tell this story. There he is. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway. So, I don't know if Tim has his headphones on. I'll wait till he gets back. To tell this story. How are we doing today, guys? I know I should have asked you guys this within the first 26 minutes of this. We're actually go, it says come join us for 30 minutes of fun. It's actually going to be 35 minutes. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on when Tim gets back. I don't know actually where he went, so. We will wait for him to get back. If he's not back by the 30-minute mark, we'll spend an extra 5 minutes. So I'm not going to do the 30-minute countdown because that's just going to be rude, and I don't want to do that. So, besides, if I wanted to do it, I do it at the beginning of the podcast, not toward the end of it. I think it's fun with the chair. Move the chair back and forth. But anyway, we'll wait for Tim to get back. I'm sure he's not going to be gone long. So, I'm surprised Eric's not on here yet. If you read comments, it's okay. I'm going to get rid of all my notifications while we're waiting for Tim. We can always expand podcast. Like I said, it all depends on when Tim gets back. So, how are we all doing? Are we all doing good? That's good. I hope all the mothers out there had a fantastic Mother's Day on Sunday. I can tell you my mom did. My mom had a blast. She had a lot of fun. And Father's Day is coming up, folks. Father's Day, June 15th. So we're spending that day with my old man because I don't get to spend a lot of time with him as it is. So I'm not making a big deal out of it, and it does sound like Tim is returning. There he is.
Sorry, I was in the bathroom and then talking to my little sister and stuff because my mom are about to go off to California for 2 nights.
Ooh. But anyway, what was I talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, the acres of my mom's house. Yes. So I've decided, I told everybody while you were gone, not anybody's watching, but I told them we're going to go an extra 5 minutes. I mean, I don't have nothing going on for an extra 5 minutes. So what's that going to do? Ain't going to hurt me. Ain't going to hurt us any. So me and my brother, this is going on. We had a huge yard, backyard, front yard, side yard, inside of the garage. But anyway, I'm gonna cramp up here. But anyway, so we decided we want to play baseball in the backyard. Mom's home, by the way, so she's home. You know, I don't know what she's doing, but she's at the house. So me and my brother are playing baseball in the backyard. You guys can only figure out where this is going.
Oh no!
We are doing something.
No!
We are doing something.
Oh shit!
So I was playing lefty. I was playing. So what me and my brother would do is we play baseball in the backyard, and we pretend we were one team, and the other one was pretending he was the other team. He was the Red Sox. I was the White Sox. So I was batting lefty because, you know, I'm an avid baseball fan, and I know almost every player that played back then. Adam John, Paul Konerko, friggin' Scott Podsednik, frickin'. I mean, you name White Sox players, I'll agree with you. I'll tell you. You tell me which team to name, and I'll tell you the team names that is back there, and Jim tell me, too. Anyway, I was batting left-handed. My brother throws me the ball.
Yeah.
I missed once, throw the ball back to him. I didn't miss the second time. I hit that ball so hard, not realizing where we were. I missed the bathroom window by at least a foot. Yes, we hit the house. I guarantee, if my mom was in the bathroom then, I can only imagine if I had scared the crap out of her. Well, even if she wasn't, I would scare the crap out of her. She comes out in the backyard. I go, "What are you guys doing?" He goes, "We're playing baseball." I go, "Can you please not hit the house?" I'm like, but then my brother had a fair share of hitting the windows, breaking the windows.
Oh no!
That was all him. Breaking windows was my brother. Hitting the house was me. Then we'd egg the garage. We'd waste about 10 eggs throwing them in the garage.
Well, that was an excellent idea.
Speaking of jokes, yeah, I gotta save the joke for the end to make you guys laugh. Because everybody needs a good laugh every now and again, you know.
Clearly.
Not everybody's in the most happiest of moods. Anyway, one more story I'm going to tell you. This is me and my brother. You know, we had a lot of fun as kids, but who didn't have fun with their siblings as kids?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going to bring the four-wheeler back into conversation here. Four-wheeler. Boy, I wish I still had that thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I am way too big for it now. That's not a fat joke. I'm just saying. But anyway, so I guess I should not have let my brother ride my four-wheeler.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. He's not really an idiot, but that day he was showing how much of an idiot he was. And my brother's name was Nick, so let's just say this. Nick, I'm not calling you an idiot now, but when you drove my four-wheeler, you was certainly did some idiotic things with it. So I got off my four-wheeler, and my brother Nick goes, Matt, can I have a try? Because I go by Matt when I'm with family.
Yeah.
So he goes, Matt, can I try writing that? And I stupidly said yes. So I thought, getting off the four-wheeler, I had to put the brake on so that way he didn't go driving on the driveway, and Dad had to run through it chasing it. Oh, speaking of which, I have another joke, but we're going to spend another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I love telling life stories. It's fun.
Yep.
I'm sure you do too. You do too,
yes.
Tim.
Yes.
So going on the four-wheeler, then I'll talk about how my dad had to chase a motor vehicle down the driveway. Anyway, so my brother gets on the four-wheeler, releases the brake, takes off. I mean, that four-wheeler didn't go very fast, but still, because you never know how fast that thing is going to go. He goes down the driveway once, turns around, comes back up, and I swear to God, he does not know where the brake was on the four-wheeler. So I'm like, hit the brake, hit the brake, hit the brake. He didn't run us over, but
he doesn't know what a brake is. He doesn't know what a brake is, does he?
He didn't. He does now. But anyway, he goes around the house, goes back down. He gets about halfway down the. He goes down the driveway, back up again, goes around the house, and then he goes where the dips were in the driveway. He goes to where we had a culvert that went through our driveway. Go from one side of the driveway to the other, obviously.
Yeah.
So anyway, he thought, oh, there's a bigger dip down here. Let's go see. Let's see if I get any more air than Matt did before he drove his four-wheeler through a pair of pine trees.
Oh, gosh.
Apparently, he didn't remember that we had a pond on one side of our driveway.
Oh, shit.
He gets about a foot of air, foot and a half of air. Goes down the other side and into the pond and into one of the trees in the pond.
Oh, that's not
There was
good.
probably a dent. I don't know. Probably about the size of a dime in the front bumper bar there. Boy, that was fun getting out of the pond. It wasn't a very deep pond. It was kind of like a shallow pond, like a stream.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, now comes a story, and then we'll end the podcast. I was about 8 years old. Yeah. My grandfather had given my dad his old Mazda truck. And it was not an automatic. It was a stick.
Oh,
but you can say that's how my stick skills came into play, even though I didn't really drive it.
Yeah.
So apparently, I was in the passenger seat, goofing around. Door was open. Freaking. Actually, the door was closed, but the window was down. I guess you can say how my driving skills started. 8-year-old me, Eric, he's chimed on in the last 2 minutes. So anyway, and all of a sudden I push the clutch in. And you know what happens when you push a clutch in on a stick truck? It rolls.
Mm-hmm.
It rolls. The truck rolls, and it's at the top of the driveway. I don't know what the name of Sam Hell my dad's doing. He's probably doing something with the lawn or putting mulch underneath some flowers or something. And this is back when my mom and dad were together. And funny thing, I was going down the hill because I had a hill. It was not just straight driveway. There was a hill to it, and I go down the driveway. I open that door. I jump out of that thing, and my dad is sprinting down the hill like he's doing the Olympic trials. I mean, he's flooring it. And this truck's going about 10 miles, about 5 miles an hour down the hill of the driveway.
Yeah.
And like I said, he is booking it. He is Usain Bolt during the 2012 Olympic trial.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude is freaking. I am very glad we do not have that truck now. That truck was old. I mean, old. I mean, it had to be a 1995 truck. It was that old. But enough for this show. Enough for the life stories.
Yes.
Because it is time. It is time to end the podcast.
Yeah.
After the sneeze. Our group of season. Anyway, not sick. I just, like I said, windows open. Allergies are gonna kick my butt. Anyway, if you like this podcast and enjoyed me telling life stories, enjoying us talking about injuries as well, because it's fun.
And you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned because in 3 weeks, we have a very special podcast coming your way.
Uh-oh. And?
The Tim Earl celebration, the Tim Earl birthday celebration podcast.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting old. Yeah, the birthday celebration podcast. I think my birthday falls on a weekend. Not a weekend. Yeah, Wednesday. I'll have to look.
Yeah, well, so does mine. That's why we're doing it 3 weeks from now, because mine falls on a Saturday, and it also falls on apparently the day of Money in the Bank. So gotta love it with that.
Exactly. Yes, I am an old man, Eric. Because this year I'll be hitting the big 3-0. But anyway, if you liked life stories and are looking forward to 3 weeks from now, Tim's birthday podcast, even though I don't know if you can see this, but Eric said hi.
Hey, Eric.
If you liked this video and are very excited for the June 4th podcast, like Tim is.
Yes.
Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell all your friends about these videos. And you know what? Me and Tim are looking forward to May 21st. Because that's our next podcast.
Yeah.
May 21st.
Yep. The day before my sister graduates from high school.
There you go. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to you, Tim, if you found out if you're graduating or not.
I don't think I am. I don't even know when the heck I'm going to be graduating, honestly.
That's the thing about college. You never know when you're graduating. You're just going to be there and you're suffering.
Yes. But whatever.
That's why I didn't go to college, because I'm already a smart aleck.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care, honestly.
Wow, Tim.
Well,
wow.
At least,
I see how you are.
at least I'm on summer break and not having to take summer classes, so that's a good thing.
Hey, you're on break so you can have summer fun, yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of summer fun, the All-Star Game is in July, and it's in Atlanta. So.
Oh.
Well, it was in Arizona 14 years ago. So, anyway, here we go. What is your question, Eric? I know you have a question. I can't see the rest of your question. Or the rest of your comment, because that share your referral link thing. Go ahead and post again or comment again, Eric. That way I can see it. Just type like LOL or something. That way I can see your previous comment. I don't like this share your referral link
Yeah.
button because it's always in the way.
Yes, clearly.
Do you remember your birthday? Oh boy. Give me a second. It's been a while since we've talked about this. So give me a second. August. It might be August. I know it starts with an A, so it could be also October. But I'm going to say August 4th. Am I correct on August 4th? I pray that I am. What? Yeah, that's what I don't know. I don't know what day of the week it is, but I do know it's August 4th. Mine is the end of September, so good. But anyway.
Yep.
So like this video if you like the life stories and or podcast and or what you listen to. Subscribe if you haven't yet. August 1st. Oh, hey, it wasn't far off though. It was August 1st.
Yeah.
Not August 4th. Hey, it was close though. You gotta give me some credit.
Yeah.
I could have said August 21st. Or August 31st.
Or August 11th.
Or August 11th. Anyway. Tell all your friends about these videos. And you know what? Me and Tim
Yes.
will see you folks 1 week from today.
Next Wednesday.
Next Hump Day. Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
You guys have a great one. Tim, have a great rest of your week. Good luck against Colorado, even though we're going to smoke them tonight.
Yeah, of course, clearly. Hey, we're gonna smoke them this weekend, though. Okay.
I hate to say this, but I would absolutely. I know you would absolutely hate it if you were to get swept by the Rockets.
Yes.
I can imagine how PO'd you'd be.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tim. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Peace out, everybody. See y'all later. Take care. The podcast is over. Bye, everybody.